I don't understand how or why people would come out here hating on what is easily the greatest game, not just of the decade, not just of the generation, but of all time. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom is the GOAT. It is better than Breath of the Wild. It is better than Majora's Mask. It is better than Ocarina of Time. It's better than Wind Waker. It's better than Twilight Princess. It is even better than the much heralded peak from the Zelda community, Link's crossbow training. Tears of the Kingdom is an absolute marvel, and how Nintendo pulled this off on Switch hardware. This game is pushing 4K 60 FPS. This game makes the PS5 and the Series X look like complete jokes, and it is using 2017 mobile hardware. I can't believe it. It blows them away. This game is Hall of Fame status literally a week after it came out. It's the greatest thing I've ever played. This is it. I mean, if you're a gamer, you may as well play Tears of the Kingdom and then quit gaming, because you know in your heart of hearts, it does not get better than this. This game butters my biscuit like my biscuit has never been buttered before. This game gave me something I didn't know I needed. This game has filled a crack in my heart that until now, I didn't even know was there. This is it. This is the personification of perfection. This is the physical realization of everything you've ever wanted in a video game and more. If this video game was a person, they would have flawless skin, blemish-free. Their eyes sparkle with perfection. This game could not be improved in any way, shape, or form. This is it. The pinnacle, the peak, the epitome of video games has manifested itself, and our holy God Nintendo has blessed us with this miracle. To imagine all throughout history, you could have been born with the Aztecs. You could have been born 3,000 years from now with the aliens. But you're born now when Nintendo has blessed us. You're here and now with the birth of the greatest game to ever release on any platform, period. This game has completed my life. This game has turned me from a cynical old man into an optimistic young child again. This is it, man. I see hope in the world. Before, where I saw black and shades of gray, I see white. I have seen the promised land, and it is Hyrule. And I have fought the great fights. I have defeated the enemies that stood in my way. I have solved puzzles that left me scratching my head. This game has brought such a light into my life that I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to be the first to proclaim Tears of the Kingdom deserves its own religion. And I will lead that religion if need be, but someone out here needs to start a church. Because at this point, this game, man, this game has saved lives. All right? This game has turned people. I know a guy who last week before the game released was sitting in a gutter, needle sticking out of his arm, did not have a clue if he was going to make it to the next day. He lost everything. He lost his home. He lost his job. He still had his Switch. So he went out and he stole a copy of Tears of the Kingdom. Now he's a CEO, and he's bought the game 3 times over. He's married, has a child, has a big, beautiful house with a white picket fence. This game is out here turning lives around, and I have seen the product. I have seen the results. I have seen the fruit that it has bared. And I got to tell you, I'm a believer. I'm a skeptic by nature, but when you experience this game, there's a majestic, almost magical, like indescribable force that comes over you. And it's God himself telling you your life in this moment is peaking. And as you play this game, as you indulge it, as you continue to adventure through the world of Tears of the Kingdom, it gets better and better and better. There's no peaks and valleys. It's an entire uphill trajectory. This game deserves the 10 out of 10s. I give it an 11 out of 10. This is a must buy. $70, Nintendo, you should be charging $100 minimum for this game. The amount of content. I'm 200 hours in and I'm still in the tutorial. It is incredible. People are out here trashing this game because they want to seem cool. They want to seem edgy. They want to seem different. They want to seem contrarian. Well, let me tell you, the only thing that I can point out to the contrary about Tears of the Kingdom is that my expectations were sky high and they were still blown away. My sky high expectations ended up being the low point. This game has blessed me in a way I have not been blessed since I was a young child and Father McFeely took me into the back room of the Catholic church I attended. All right, go buy this game. You will not regret it. 11 out of 10, must play, greatest game of all time. I don't understand